Okay, good. It has the heart of the stone under it. If I'm honest, I need to find someone that can repair my armor. Or do I have... No, I don't. Not good. Well, if I see someone on the way, I'll do it. Near Swallow. Wrong way. Finally, I can sprint with my horse. Oh, I wonder if he's got any
Greetings. Wouldn't mind a look.
No, he doesn't have a repair kit on him.
Farewell.
Well, that sucks. Because my armor's damaged and I need something. I have to chase me first, bitch. Well, at least my swords don't need repairing.
Go. Let's go. What's going on here?
We wanted to piss up.
There's a third way out of this situation.
Ah!
What was this about?
They came to rob me. I refused to betray Reiki.
Probably counting on you being swayed.
I've yet to thank you for your aid, Fat Girl. My coin lies concealed in a hollowed-out stump behind the house. Take what you wish. It's dangerous to possess too much in these times.
Thank you.
chest behind the house, is there? Ah, there it is. Is that it? Nah, there's got to be more than that. Get out, dog. It's a chest, yep.
Let's go.
Show me what you got. name's Geralt.
Patrick Huber. I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
I'm ready.
Hear that? A fight at last! Our champion, Archibald O'Neill, to face Geralt! Fight!
Hi, Wim.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The man who dethroned Archibald O'Neill! Bravo to Geralt! A beautiful bout!
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad. Who do I gotta fight?
Well, if you yearn to fight some more, you must certainly face the captain of the guard.
Oops, wrong way. Oh, okay, you gotta find the armory, guys, before you can actually do the stuff. But I'll just fast travel there after I've done this. Because I definitely need new armor. Here we go.
To Rivia.
It matters not what you're called, it matters not where you're from. What matters?
All the money to the top, baby.
I'm ready. Let's
Fight!
That's how Americans would say it. Yeah, I win.
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Here!
You have...
Time to go and fight for the title of Novigrad. His arm went off like a beauty. Don't know why he's using silver sword though. In the get here. I take it it's outside the walls then. Oh, treasure, isn't it? Yeah. At least there's no enemies underwater.
What's all of it? You know Kovu?
Who?
You know Kovu?
Who?
The one that looks like Scar.
I think.
Scar's son.
What's going on there?
That's just talk.
Is the tailor cut out to remain champion? We will soon know.
He is.
Hide the wenches, witches coming! Kick him! Time for a change of scenery.
Prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you? What do you seek here, stranger?
Stinks of burnt flesh. Can we not burn those pyres beyond the city walls? I'll make you weep blood! Ah, we've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawling. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
The newcomer may seem all skin and bones, but remember, he defeated the sergeant to the bloody Baron of Velen.
This elf said dig. That been the case with all champions of Novigrad?
No, I am the first. Do you know why they call me the Tailor? It began after I gutted some men with these very hands.
I knew that was gonna be a shitty story. Came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and...
Come here, bitch! Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
Shut your fucking mouth, you stupid elf. Who, Callum? What do you think? Cheating. What, we can't use potions, that's lame. What the fuck? Fuck off. Come on then. Come on then. He'll break in a minute. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige.
Oh.
Where's your gold? You can tell us willingly, or...
No! Sir, help!
Leave him alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch him rob and murder.
Got a sensitive one. Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get in!
Top of the day.
Shut up.
Right, give me the coin. Tails, we clean the shit out.
How can I help you?
What are you selling? Take care now. Wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. So long. Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
How can I help?
Up for a few rounds of Gwent? So long. got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
Right, time to do the Triss mission now. Unless... I've still got my dancing star bombs. You see me muscles? The guide sent you. You see me muscles? You know what I do to see your ugly fucking face, brother. Fast travel to the Seven Cats Inn.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster. What you would do?
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garrett estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everett. He's the one ordered this posted.
No, it's out of my league. Gotta wait. Let's have a look first. Oh, enchanting startup costs. Talk to the hunter. I can do level 21. Actually, where's this hunter 2? Because if it's close by, I might be able to do it. It's all the way down the bottom. Anyways, I've about done. We're just gonna go downstairs quickly and get a drink. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I'll put it on mute just in case anyone wants to start in the house. And I'm back. Alright. Let's talk to the hunter. There you are.
Alright.
Hear about the contract.
Nay, but proper huge it must be. Slaughtered no less than a dozen wolves. Rip their guts out. Means malice. Makes it ill. Howls, bellows, night something fierce. Folk are afeard to venture into the woods.
Good tenant.
How much do you need? That's something we can agree to.
Fine.
Fortune smiled upon us when
Don't really use Quen that much, because I haven't really needed to use it. I reckon it's a werewolf.
Big. Really big.
Could be someone else.
Monster wiped out the whole pack.
It went up here. Keep going. It's a level 20, so I've got to be kind of careful.
Left a lot of fur when it rubbed against the trunk. Scent still there.
Now I'm tracking the scent of the monster. Another way round. Well, another way into the cave, obviously. There's bound to be one. Oh, what's that?
Stinks like fiend shit. Alright. Hold him dried out. Fiend's been around a while.
Fine. Actually, nah, that's too risky. I'm not risking that. Fuck that shit. Ah, no, it is possible to drop in onto the cliff. Well, it might be. It's worth the try, I suppose. Really? You made me slide all the way back down. Yes. Is that it there?
Died recently. Wonder what killed it. Another trail. Track's too small for a fiend, though. Both lost loads of blood. Fight lasted a while.
I think that's where I just came from. Which brings Radivus V the stern, hard slog greatness. Oh, what's this?
Tufts of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color. And short. It's gotta be. Probably competing for territory with a fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
Prepare some bait with alchemy.
Short's attention. Smell this 5 miles away. Beast short show. Just gotta leave the cave.
Drop. Oh, that's a fiend, alright.
Come on. There's bandits in Velen City. I'll make remains of
Shit, I got hit. Yeah. I've got you, you're dead. It's called a short, is it? And Azura's Wrath. All taken care of. Let's see how strong that Azura's Wrath sword is. It's not strong enough. Yo, what's up, viewer?
Chort was prowling the nearby forest, found itself competing for territory with a fiend, so it turned aggressive.
Chort? Why they keep bothering us? Think more will come? Think they've done made a pact to take our village?
Doubt it, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes open to see if there's anything else out there.
Cheers then, Richard. Here, take the purse. All the folk of the village chipped in.
Thanks. Take care now.
Witcher rule. Never do anything for free.
Come on.
Might as well, we're in Velen anyway.
What now, you piece of...
Now for a shot of Igni.
Right, we'll be there soon.
Yeah, sure stinks like a masquerade. Now for the ambulance. They did it well.
Oh yeah, I need to check something. Right, that's got a 7.51. I think Witcher is probably the best free roam game ever made. Hence why it did get Game of the Year.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat state pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect, but the fourth, his mate came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shut me in that ditch with the corpses. I thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy the evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Now for a shot at me.
Come on, Roach.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needing tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had services to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty.
What do you mean?
Fist tech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you for all time, exclusively.
You can hire me, but you
3 on.
Easy. Thinking of... Oh, what's that?
Geralt!
Listen, I tracked down Horson Jr.
Yes? Again? Did you learn something?
Yeah, Ciri and Dandelion set out to steal Siggy Reuven's treasure for Horson. He promised to find someone who'd fix Ciri's phylactery in exchange.
I cannot believe she parleyed with the bastard. Why, it's widely known how anybody who packs with Wily ends.
Ciri was desperate, but you're right. Wasn't the best idea. Horson ended up wounding Ciri just after he tortured Dudu.
Dudu? Well, how is Dudu related?
Seems Dandelion got him involved to help Ciri. Luckily, Dudu managed to escape, probably hiding somewhere now.
What of Wily?
He's dead. Take care now.
Gonna be sick.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menge would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Merigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menge personally.
No way.
Dandelion's life's on the line.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menge's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menge's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the...
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just...
Still got a bad feeling about this.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
On the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Merigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go.
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Merigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Witcher. Devil's spawn.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menge. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here.
You won't get a word out of me.
Oh, play it tough, eh?
Do what you want.
Come on, witch.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. This little pig...
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Have a drink with...
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage. Year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she...
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you have...
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous.
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma...
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what?
Oh, yeah.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on. Go! Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her.
So, you know some...
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth.
When's this morally instructive spectacle?
When I issue the order, in person. So sorry But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares it.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt.
What's done is done.
He'd never have agreed to help us.
I know. Let's not dwell on this.
Dandelion's safe, for now. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable. And Menge's not likely to order his transfer, or any...
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Just his office key in his pockets. Here.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet.
Saw Menge burn a sheet of paper.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorcerer. Nothing but dead ends.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up, but in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple, and no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
Menge's the only one who could have ordered
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I...
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing.
Who do I spy? What?
Will you...
I will, soon as you tell me.
Me and Menge didn't...
I suppose that explains the smoke.
Didn't see it anywhere.
You mean to say you've come to me and...
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not...
Spare me.
Geralt, do all you...
What do you mean?
You lied to me again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you...
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts. And a final humble plea.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
You look fucking amazing. On top of it.
Life, you gotta take risks to not get...
Hey, handsome.
Wonderful.
You look familiar. Like a new race tick. You're a bigger rat.
What village are you from? Willows. That's into the idiot today.
God, he's like a racehorse.
So, how you go with this thing? I was thinking about minding your own business when suddenly... Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Damn it!
You should not have come to the city. You'd be better off staying in the trees.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan.
This plan?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menge's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might...
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assume Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer?
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself.
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troop, that's all really.
So he liked going to...
Yes. We need a...
Maybe...
Not a bad... Besides, it must be...
All right.
Any ideas for the... The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence.
Yeah, all clear.
Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. And the Doppler who in turn is...
Sounds great.
Really think so? Lorenzo... I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urcheon of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight. At which point he reveals his face. He's a... and everything...
We need a good title.
I've some ideas.
Gonna consider my opinion?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or The Witch's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
Let's go with The Doppler's Salvation. It's shorter, catchier. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a...
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin.
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
You're right.
Very well.
Fine, since you...
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep... Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to...
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all. I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising.
Join us later.
I could go for some dumplings.
Let's drink for it's nearly night.
Oh, you look familiar.
Where you going? That's a place of culture.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs?
Yeah, but you can only... So?
No perform...
You can still get a ticket. Need a ticket.
Yeah.
Here.
Holy moly, you're a scary.
Madame Irina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there. How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed. Though I am curious. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Got a con...
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but...
I want to stage a play. Something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think... Would you mind tending to these matters?
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear it.
Who are the
Street up.
Where life?
They did?
See... Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be...
Rotten apples, tomatoes, egg.
Axes, butcher's knife.
All right.
Try the dogs, perhaps. You're bound to find...
Thanks for help.
See you then.
I've worked up quite the appetite. Fools.
My wife's mum's an old sucker.
Ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Help! Save me! I'm dying! Polluters, blasphemers, cowards. You see what I do?
Nice tune. Damn sad, though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Another thug? Flattered. Thanks.
Forgive us. You look threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about Holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs, and the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened Nisa. Said they round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators.
They harm any of you?
No, not yet.
Nisa,
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Irina's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find...
I'm not a great talker anyway.
How dare you to say it again?
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here.
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the City of Eternal Fire?
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Hemelfart, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself. Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove that.
Yeah, to play a different tune then. Every
Get get out of here.
What?
Fuck it.
All right, enough! Damn it, enough!
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow, right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath the hood. Thank you very much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. I don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets.
Ooh.
Damn it!
Save me. I'm dying. Any needs must.
Good fight. Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell, you? A Witcher versus the Beast of Metina.
Like to hire you to help out.
Need us to kick some ass on stat.
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked on.
Got the wrong men.
I pay well. Stand to make more than you do here.
Expecting trouble? Well, we need to bust some heads.
Can't rule it out. Bricks could start flying. Heard that from a reliable source.
Now! Wanna smash some bricklayers? Oh, he does, he does. Oh, I don't know my own brother. Give me that coin. And don't fret. We'll be there before any of the dancing starts.
I praise you with all my heart.
there you are.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful.
Wanted to talk about the text itself.
In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have some... I've very clear ideas who to cast as the Servant, the Witcher, and the Queen, but I'm not certain who should pick.
Who's playing the Witcher?
An amateur. It'll be my first time working with him, but
Newcomer to the troupe?
in a sense... Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about you.
It's a good idea. Doubt I'll get a standing ovation, but Dudu will see me.
But you will make an effort, won't you?
I'll give it a shot. So, about the princess. Small part, but an important one. Any idea who could play her?
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more.
Role's yours. Talent and experience trump looks in my book.
I'm honored. I shall give it my all.
So who do you see playing the...
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safer bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly cap...
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences love him. But sadly, I can never be sure he'll show up sober.
Let's go with Abelard. I'll take a reliable artisan over an unpredictable artist any day.
Rightly so. The project is risky enough without...
All right. Got the...
It seems so. Prepared to plunge headlong into your career?
We can start now. Looked over this...
Well...
So...
Prissy told me you like to putting on a play. Were you...
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me, Witcher, are you going to wear hose and a codpiece?
Calm, Geralt. You must focus your mind before you go on.
Good luck.
Katarina as the queen, Leo Raib as the humble servant, a veteran of the Novigrad stage, and a renowned artiste, beloved queen of the stage.
Majesty!
Show him in. I must speak to the man. Lest that dread beast take my... With a monster shall show at tonight. Stand guard, beware, and a grateful queen shall reward your woes.
To slay beasts most foul, I kill as my calling, not just to get paid.
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed, the beast will he slay.
Ah, my child, but a fiend and a maid. No, this must cease.
Gathered are we, a host, to celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear. Perhaps midst the guests he hides, in fear.
My dear, long have we hid our love's tender fires. In stealth we'd meet, in deceit like liars. Tonight shall it end, be my wife, that's my plea. Our hearts torment over, we shall love for centuries.
Oh, darling, I will, I will, I will.
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Treason! 'Tis not wine, but a brew spiked with silver. Soon all shall see my true monstrous figure.
Hark, hark. 'Tis no prince, but a Doppler impostor. Seems men's hearts can love, for changelings foster.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke. Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing stroke.
Stop. Stop. Beast or man, 'tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish. Changing one's shape does not make one ghoulish. Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes. But a heart that is base, such as in this knave aches.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious. The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
'Tis our tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this. Show love for Dopplers, as well as for fish.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend. But you, foul page, in chains you shall end.
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all! He's right. I'm Mummers. Don't know the Eternal Fire's commandments? Blasphemers! Order teach them respect for the faith!
What are you on about? Shut the fuck up and clap before I tear you new arseholes!
Tear me a new one? We'll see about that. On your feet, boys! Give them a taste of hell in the name of the church!
Give us a hand, Witcher. Can't take them on our own.
Rumble time! Keep it together! Stop walking into his soul!
Fun's over! Back to your places! Come on now!
On your way? Or will you stay late?
Geralt, you recognized me. How'd you do it?
Greetings, Dudu. Heard about that souvenir Whoreson left on your face.
So, you know everything?
No. Still looking for her. Explain one thing to me. How'd you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Whoreson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned it.
I know Ciri went back to Whoreson's to get you. How'd you manage to escape?
I ran after her, wanting to keep up, but I'd have been a hindrance. She called out to me, entreated me to shapeshift and disappear. I tried to find them, Ciri and Dandelion. It was as if they turned to vapour. Fearing for my life, I shifted each day, becoming someone else. Even considered turning into Ciri to trick her pursuers, but...
Slow down, Marmalade.
Geralt, when did you last see Cyrilla?
A while.
For me, likewise. Must be a full-grown lass by now. Do us a wee favour. Show us Ciri for a moment.
Transform. Change into her.
I feel strange.
Yeah.
Not angry with me, are you? No. I feel relieved.
And Dandelion?
Witch hunters nabbed him, but there's good news too. Menga's dead.
Ugh, a fiend. Good thing someone finally killed it, though another just as bad or worse would like...
Wouldn't be so quick to assume.
What's he talking about?
We think we can free Dandelion. Just...
What could I do?
Take on Menga's appearance, then go and give the order for Dandelion to be moved to Oxenfurt.
Wait, not so fast. How am I to be Menga? And I've no notion where Dandelion's being held.
Listen, you'll manage. Everybody believes Menga's missing. You can make up any story you want.
My lads and me will lie in ambush in the ravine. Geralt will then join us and we'll await word from you.
You'll need to figure that out. Come on, Guile's your middle name.
So, we all clear?
Yeah.
Whoa, wait! Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't expect me to continue as Menga, live like Chappelle, burning the occasional heretic to keep up appearances?
No. Once it's over, we expect to see you at the Rosemary in Time, where we'll all meet.
To get pissed like wild badgers. So, settled?
Not bad. Not bad at all for your first time out.
The performance in general. What did...
I doubt the audience understood it all, but that's to be expected. I'm just pleased the Puffins got the word out. You were right to cast Abelard as the prince. It's likely Maxim would have shown up drunk as a fish or forgotten about the premiere altogether. Here you are. Your fee. I must admit your style of mumming, well, it's quite minimalist. Did you study anywhere?
At Kaer Morhen. Minimum expression means maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care now.
Curse the mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Just look at the freak.
You lads of the bats are strapping the muck to the working man.
They say a bard must be a quick talker.
So, how'd it go with this healer? I was stuffing a bit out of my own.
I serve the eternal fire. Duty calls.
Eat shit.
Go, go.
Come on, Roach.
Seems everything's ready.
Aye. Soon as we catch sight of them, we'll block the road against the whole unit if need be. And, you know, I think it's a great plan all round, and I'm always glad to help. And it's not like I'm not eager to crack some holier-than-thou bugger skulls, but seeing as we've got a Doppler, wouldn't it have been easier to have him release Dandelion and be done with it?
Too suspicious. Think about it. Menga disappears, then shows up with a scar on his face to release Dandelion.
I suppose you're right.
Priscilla, what are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it.
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his... Damn it! Gotta watch the rhymes in the presence of a lady.
Go back to town.
Please, I shan't be any trouble.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Even go. Let her stay. Look.
Fine, she can stay. On one condition.
I know, as soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
Not much happening just yet.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
Sure, let's...
Have I won again? My goodness. So...
They're coming! They're...
Go after him! Leave these here to us!
Watch it! 3 more shots at the hole!
Road through here. Shit, lost him. Gotta look for tracks. Not bad. Prints are deep. Horse was carrying a heavy load. Hoofprints.
Wouldn't be so pale if you ate onions and all.
are strangers.
You deaf?
Good sir.
Hide the wenches! Witches coming!
Anyone ride through here?
But 'twere a wench you were carrying. Swear it on me head.
Looks like it might have started limping.
Chop his legs off at the knees. Hey, you! What the?
What is it?
You tell me! One of them hunters barged into our hut, turned us out before we could so much as...
There another man with him?
Aye. Jap.
Dandelion. So, Hunter's barricaded himself inside?
Truth be told...
Want to get rid of this hunter?
Honest? We'd see you all gone. But he'll do for a start. Here.
Thanks.
Not like I really have a choice now. And how can I be sure that you won't try anything? I'll go with you. Not like I really have a choice now, do I? And there'll be no trickery along the way. I could ring me up like a fat end you all right. Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold kingdoms. 100 gold kingdoms. No more, no less. Or I'm not Julian Alfred Tankrat Viscount Dolettenholme. Viscount? Killmore. Everybody calls you Dandelion. That, my friend, is what we call an achievement. Can't expect me to reveal my full title to every goited idiot I run across. Now, If you could just unbind. You've made a wise choice. Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but tomorrow. Quiet. Quiet. What? No, you see, me and Dad, we don't.
Die, damn it!
Oh, come on.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say, I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Whoreson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe, given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Whoreson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Menge was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now. When did you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Whoreson's men.
Grab the bitch! Grab her!
They barred all the gates! We have to run! Grab a horde to the temple!
They're ready for the square. After them. Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Ah, what an adventure. One minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
Right. Best bit's when the guard draped you over his saddle like a sack of corn. Stands to make you a fortune.
Time will tell. You're getting to be grumpy in your old age.
I'm just worried.
About who? Ciri? Have a little faith, Geralt. You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri will be overjoyed. Whoreson, on the other hand, has got to be pretty furious.
Whoreson's dead.
Ooh. Guess you're no stranger to fury either. Well, I can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward nickname. What about our old friend Siggy Reuven? Been to see him yet?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance he's furious with me.
Ciri ever tell you what this is?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's incantation.
What was Ciri's interest in this curse? Did she want to cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific? You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladev Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
Damn it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right. She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talked to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So... Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm on. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
Ugh, it's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. All right?
All right.
Go, go.
Which is me, brothers!
Day gone to shit. I repeat. The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt. Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right. Don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Jr., but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically.
And the other?
Errol. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahaka.
What's this all about? Doing...
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my...
Getting better.
Not the playing of it. Got a buyer in heat for my collection.
Fine.
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these...
Nah, it's not as bad as that. And bet... Unfortunately, the arsewipe won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael carved out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him? Big fish in the card pond.
No problem.
Truly what? To be a purveyor of cheap whores and watered down wine?
Hey!
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. If you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter. We can borrow the coin.
Fine.
Sophronia.
What's this help?
First of all, get...
Fine.
Daryl, get the...
Oh, man, you were looking.
What's he schemed up this time?
Hey! You know the Ballad of Wanda? Who stormed in her garden?
Just look at the freak.
Are you well?
Ah, so good.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Well,
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Boars. Boars everywhere.
La 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 la.
Oh.
Ah, humans.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eat...
Want me to...
Knew you'd see...
Are you serious? That's...
I never called it brilliant. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say? And your mask. Put it on.
But...
No time. So...
Stop right there.
What is...
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. And bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard! You're better than I thought.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hero! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
What's he doing here?
Oh man, you didn't make it last time.
Really, so much.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in, and the crew's rare.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay.
Turns out he...
See? Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please just...
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Go.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor.
A wonderful choice it is. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's...
Enough to feed the titans.
I miss a woman's touch.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Polly, everything all right?
ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how...
Priscilla started worrying about...
Less for her than for you, I'm sure.
Did you not hear what's going on in there?
No.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house?
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here. Ah, the key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Could have skipped all that talking if you'd left it to me.
What, so you could smack him? Stop to think how Polly'd react to that? Think she'd be thrilled? What if he smacked you back and won?
He wouldn't have won. So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlex. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll go see Rotlick. You had...
Really?
No, said that for the hell of it.
Portside.
See you soon. Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off.
You're not gonna rob.
Strange, don't recall asking... No! Regret this.